Texan Live is out at Memorial Hermann in Kingwood this week to interview Dr. Anita Shankar. Anita, talk a little bit about what an energy drink does to the body.
Sure. So, energy drinks are really popular nowadays. Actually, half of the consumers are young children, adolescents, and our young adults. And basically, what energy drinks do is, they increase your heart rate, they increase your blood pressure, they also increase your respiration rate, and they can even make you dehydrated, which is not the best thing for our athletes. Most of the energy drinks actually have caffeine in them, and so that kind of is what causes a lot of those symptoms.
So, for an athlete, what would you suggest in place of an energy drink?
So honestly, the best thing compared to using an energy drink would be just rehydrating with water. You can use the Gatorades, but the best way to keep up your energy, and this is really for anyone, is just having a healthy diet, good balanced meals, sleeping adequately, exercising regularly, and those are really the main things.
And for parents looking on the nutrition label, is there anything to look for that says it's okay to drink any type of drink like that?
Yeah, so the thing with energy drinks is energy drinks mostly have caffeine in them, and they have about 3 times more than the amount of caffeine in a soda. And we know from research that having high doses of caffeine can cause a lot of those symptoms that I mentioned. And that's what gives, people that burst of energy. But the thing is, with these energy drinks, they have other ingredients such as like energy boosters, sometimes some dietary like supplements, and those ingredients aren't regulated by the FDA. We don't know what is in them. We don't know, they've never been tested, so we don't know what the toxicities are. So because of that, it's, you have to be very careful because they may not mention those on the nutrition labels because they don't have to.
And what about athletes with heart problems?
Right. And so with those patients, if I really recommend not using energy drinks because sometimes with the energy drinks, some of those ingredients might have hidden caffeine in them, so we don't even know how much caffeine they're taking. And with patients with heart conditions, energy drinks can cause them to have fainting episodes, they can cause them to have abnormal heart rhythms, they can also cause them to have, higher blood pressure, and even in some cases sudden death. And then with patients who have diabetes and who are athletes, you don't want to take those energy drinks either because it'll increase your blood sugar. And one thing to note is sometimes we don't know if an athlete has an underlying heart condition because even though we do all the annual screenings, sometimes we may not pick up on a heart condition or it develops later on. So that's another reason you want to try to avoid using those energy drinks. Even healthy patients can have effects from the energy drinks. There are a lot of case studies that have been shown, and these are healthy young individuals. And some of the adverse effects from energy drinks include seizures, having like irritability, insomnia, jitteriness. Even they can have like ulceration of like their intestines causing bleeding, and they can also have, of course, sudden death.
And for an athlete, how important is it to stay hydrated and stay away from those drinks? What does it do to the body?
So, like I mentioned, like basically those drinks, they're going to dehydrate you because, they're increasing your sugar levels. They're going to make your heart rate go up, your blood pressure go up, make it harder for you to breathe, even though there honestly is no therapeutic indication for an energy drink. And so there's no need for them to use that. You just really want to hydrate yourself with water. Make sure you're exercising regularly, eating balanced meals, getting enough sleep and rest, and that's what you should be doing.
And for an athlete, drinks such as Gatorade and Powerade, do those have too much sugar, or are you okay to drink those before a game or anything?
Right. Usually after like heavy, exertion, you want to use those drinks. Those are fine. They have those drinks have electrolytes in them, and so that will replenish those in the body. Ideally, you want to try to stay away from the very sugary ones, but Gatorade, Powerade are okay.